Is it possible to become super famous and super rich by the time you're 20 and be normal?
That's a great question. And as you're asking it, I was sitting here trying to think of examples. The answer is yes. It is possible to be super rich, super famous, and super normal.
There's like maybe professional athletes come to mind for people, but
Yeah,
like there's a discipline there, and there's like the camaraderie of the team. Or I don't know. But anyway, go ahead. How do you?
yeah. But again, normal is relative, right? It doesn't mean that they don't have egos. It doesn't mean that they're not jerks on some level. It doesn't mean that they don't engage. For example, with men, it doesn't mean they don't necessarily engage women in problematic ways. But if you mean like but but there are people who I'll give you a perfect example. LeBron James. LeBron James is a relative to who he is in the world, right? He's one of the greatest athletes of all time. He's one of the most recognizable faces in the world. And he had been since he was in the sports world since he was a freshman and sophomore in high school, and to the rest of the world since he got into the NBA. And he got in the NBA at 18, right? So, yeah, I would say he's an example of someone who becomes rich and famous and remains relatively normal and certainly mentally well adjusted. You know what I mean? I think athletes, Serena Williams, I'd say the same thing for, and Venus Williams. I think athletes are often probably better, like you said, because of community, because of teams, because of discipline. I think it's harder when you're a pop star.